back to the channel. It's me, Dest, back with another video for you today. I am doing a get ready with me, paint my face on like Fanny Craddock kind of haul. Not haul. I'm so used to saying like I have a haul for you today, or I have an eating video for you today. So yeah, no, it's not a haul. I'm sorry to get y'all hopes up. It's basically, I got this in one of my last hauls, and it is the She Glam Alien Mood Palette. Love that. Cosmic Come Up. And I'm going to be using this today. I thought, you know, I got it in my last haul, and I really want to use it. It is like literally the next day, and I did say I was going to be using this today. So remember I showed you these? Look how beautiful those shimmers are. And the shimmers really are giving. So I love that. So the names actually did make me giggle a little bit. So you've got this one up here called Gravity. Then you've got Asteroid. You've got Starburst. Eclipse is this one here. Light Year. I really like that. I like that green just there. That's really nice. You've got In Orbit, which is this pastel-y sort of green next to it, mint green colour. Satellite, that's really nice. I like that colour. Jupiter, which is this one just here. Oh, got my nail in that then. Big Bang. Big Bang is probably my favourite, and I ruined it with my nail. Go figure. Neptune. That's very pretty. Nebula. I don't know what that means. No clue. And then Black Hole, which is obviously going to be a very good black, I think. So this is the palette that I'm going to use today. And I thought, well, let's get in with it. So if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. A like and a subscribe goes an awful long way. Get the heart in, Dest. And if you are a regular, much love to y'all, because you're going to need it with me, especially this time in the morning, because I'm not really a morning person, but I wanted to get up and get it done to show you, you know, show you how to paintball my face on. But yeah, I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera, because otherwise, I mean, they're still going to look like distant cousins, but probably less like distant cousins. I still shave the tail ends off and draw them on, so wish me luck that I don't cut myself while I'm shaving them and shaping them slightly. Here goes nothing. To be fair, I don't think they look too bad, and that was like one attempt today. They look like probably stepsisters, but I'll take that today. So I actually went in with this here. This is something I believe was from Temu, and it's like a 3-pronger, and basically you just draw your hairs on. All right, that was a bad example. You'll get what I mean, right? You just draw the hairs on, and like it draws like 3 little hairs at a time. So much easier for doing eyebrows than just doing them all individually. I can't with that sometimes. Sometimes yes, it is nice to take your time and do them individually and in different sort of directions. But today I was not doing that. Anyways, I am now going to go in with some eye cream, because your girl needs a bit of eye cream. I'm getting old. I'm not getting any younger. Let me just dip a bit on my hand. I don't put loads on, just about that amount. Like I really that. A pea-sized portion of cream just under the eyes. You can go on the actual eye itself. I do, and it's never caused me any harm. And a bit that side. Should really use that finger, because otherwise I'll end up poking myself in the eye. I've done that a few times. Not my best time of the day in the mornings. I've got my coffee as well, because you know you got to have a coffee in the mornings. I ran out of ice though, so it's just a cold coffee. It's not iced. It's not as bougie this morning. But yeah. I think I've rubbed all that in. So I'm going to use this Nikki Tutorials palette because it's got like a magnified mirror. Yeah, I love the magnified mirror. Okay, so that's all pretty much rubbed in. Let's have a little look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to put on actually some concealer because it should help the eyeshadow stick a bit more. I'm hoping this isn't going to be a massive mistake because it's very rare that I use concealer on my eyes. Very, very rare. And then I'm just going to dab it in with my finger. Give it a bit of a dab. And then I'm just going to do the same on the other side. And then I'll go in with maybe a really light shade, maybe Gravity, just to start it off. Because I'm not sure what colours I'm going to do today. Like, half of me wants to do like a green and blue sort of vibe, but then I'm like, oh, do I want to combine those two colours together? I did green and blue the other day. Maybe try and combine a few other things in. I don't know. I mean, I don't just have to use that palette, but it is very pretty. And I would like to kind of see how it performs, just that palette alone. Right, so I'm going to go in with the fluffy brush and I'm going to use Gravity and I'm going to apply that all over the lid. So I don't really need a mirror as such at the moment. But yes, I really am loving this palette. It looks beautiful. I've got hopefully another palette coming from Temu that I want to try. What's up, Bob? What's up? Is he not awake yet? No. Your playfriend's not awake yet, my lovely. He's asleep. He's the sleepy boys. No, Poppy, you cannot be up here. You're on my makeup. Get down. No, Pop. Oh my goodness. You know you're not supposed to be up here, Poppy. You're just pushing your luck, aren't you? Right, okay. So, let's go in with... Let's check that that's all... Yeah, that's all good. Like, holding it so close. Alright. So, maybe, just maybe, I could go in with... I really don't know which one to go in with. I'm like sat here, I'm in an R-ing over it. See, I love this one because it's a cross between purple and blue, and I love that colour contrast. I think it's beautiful. But then this one's gorgeous as well. And then maybe I'll go with the blues today. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna dip this flat edge brush in, because I'm just stamping it on my eye for now. So I'm going to dip that in and stamp it on my eye. I'm not going to blend anything out as of yet. Let's create a look today. So, oh, look at that. Like, I'm just lightly stamping. Just very lightly stamping. And the colour payoff already is amazing. I'm not mad. I'm really not mad. I should have really maybe done this, but I don't think about that at the time. But I haven't done my foundation yet, so it doesn't really matter. I can just wipe off any excess. I'm just stamping it in a general shape that I want to go with, and then I can clean it up afterwards. It's just a general shape. Yeah, I'll take that. So I'm going to speed the process up a little bit. I'm going to do the other eye. and then I'm going to come back and show you how I blend. Alrighty, so I've got the initial shape down that I want. So when I blend it, it's going to sort of like distort the shape a tiny bit, which is not a problem because I can definitely go back in and sort it. Let me find a... We'll go with this brush. I've used it before. Well, I used it earlier. So normally I'd like to go in with a bit of a lighter shade. So I'm thinking maybe use from Nikki's this shade here, just to have a little bit of a lighter shade on the end of my brush, just to blend it in slightly, because I don't want to do it and it's got like a harsh line. So I'm just going to blend really lightly. I'm not putting too much pressure on the brush. I'm just blending as lightly as I possibly can, because I quite like that shape that I've got going there, and I don't want to disturb it too much, but also it needs to be blended out as much as possible because I don't want a harsh line. I mean, underneath having a harsh line here isn't so bad, but on top, it's not really my favourite look. So I'm going to try and blend it out as much as I possibly can. I'm going to use, again, some more of that blue shade from Nikki's palette. I actually got this palette from Nikki off Beauty Bay, and it wasn't overly expensive. So for anybody that likes Nikki tutorials, I definitely go and have a little look. I got it when it was on sale, and it really wasn't expensive at all. I can't remember exactly how much. I think I have a video on it, and it was one of my first makeup haul videos that I did, because I got like a Jeffree Star palette as well, I believe. I think it was the pricked palette that I got. So yeah, I thought, wow, I like this one. I do like this palette for so many different reasons. Like the brown tones in this palette are really nice on the eye. So I'm just going to keep going with this on the other eye now. I've blended out quite a bit on that eye. It's not like totes blended, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, no, it's blended way more than it was. So again, very lightly. Right, so that's done as much as it's going to be done. I don't want to go too much with it. I just want a nice little look today. Nothing extravagant. Well, I say nothing extravagant. Like, it's going to be kind of extravagant because it's me. But I'm going to then go in with... I think I'm going to go in with this shade just here. Just over that, like, a little bit. And kind of try and do it so it looks glittery. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean. It's just kind of like a top glitter that I want to achieve, that kind of look. So let's... Oh, okay. So I'm just... I don't know if you can see that. So I'm just dabbing it on and hoping for the best, because I don't want it to create another really harsh line or anything. So I'm going to try and get it to... But the shimmer and glitter look is definitely paying off. Wow. Like, I can see that quite visibly. I don't know if you guys can, but I can see it really, really well. That's kind of crazy. And I've only literally dipped into it very lightly. So let's go again on the other side. Yeah, that is crazy. That is really nice pigment. So I'm going to finish that off and then come back. I'm going to dip into this shade just here, and I'm going to put that on my lid area. Just the lid. I don't want it to go too far up into the dark blue. I mean, the chances are when I open my eyes and stuff, that's going to happen anyway, but I don't want to do it too much now, because I kind of want to focus it in one area. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is very pretty. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the dark blue again, just to kind of join them together and sort of like make it look blended. I'm not the greatest at makeup. I know I see a style in my head and I know what I want to go with, but it's just executing it. It can be very difficult. I'm not a MUA. I'm just a girl that loves makeup. I do love makeup. Like, it just makes me feel extremely pretty when I'm wearing it. Like, okay, so I'm going to go in with the dark blue and the same brush, actually. And I'm just going to... Oh, okay. Just going to define certain bits. So look at that. That kind of looks a bit more together now. And I've not really had to do much. I've just joined it up a bit and then feathered slightly on the end, just there. So that's basically all I do. Yeah, I do. I love this. Like, sometimes I feel like I should play with makeup a bit more, because I mean, I do like doing really cool looks. But yeah, I love that. That is very pretty. Let me do my eyeliner and then we'll get back to foundation and stuff, but I'll do my eyeliner off camera. So in with foundation, we go with Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid. I got it a few hauls ago at Savers, and it's been my go-to ever since. I can't even talk. I can't English this time at the morning. I'm only doing this because like a few people have asked about my makeup. And I thought, well, why not? Let's pack it on like Fanny Craddock. So I'm just putting a little bit of foundation on. I don't go mad with it. I don't like to go completely crazy with foundation. Just because I find that it makes my skin go very, very oily. I don't know if that's the right word, but it does make it very shiny. And I don't really like that, to be honest. I don't tend to put much on my forehead. I just a tiny bit. I might have to put a bit extra on today because I've got a bit of pink dye that needs kind of covering up. Just a tad. Just a tiny bit of pink dye, nothing major. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in with this. I don't do much, I just bring it all the way down into the neck, because you don't want that horrible line of where you can see the foundation. I've seen so many women have that, and I've had it myself before, and it's like the line of shame. Your makeup isn't flawless when you have that line there, and that's, you kind of have to remember to, if you're wearing foundation, to try and blend it down as much as you can, just mainly because it's, you know, like, you're gonna see that line if you don't, especially if it doesn't 100% match your skin tone. Whereas it's very hard to find a foundation that will 100% match your skin tone. It's not easy unless you go and get it I think it's from Boots. It's like it tests the tones of your skin and stuff, I think, and you can go from there basically, and it gives you your perfect shade of foundation. I should really do that. I really should, but I just don't. Right, let me wipe off the remainder of that on my hand. I always just put it a little bit on the back of my hand and do it that way. So I'm going to put my glasses on just to see if it's all blended in, because I can't see without them on. And if it's not, then I can go back in with my brush and just blend in. I mean, it looks pretty well blended to me. Wait. Yeah, oh, it's just a spot. Okay, cool. So I don't use concealer for spots and blemishes or anything like that. I just, you know, they're there. It happens. So I did my eyeliner off camera. You can probably just see that. So what am I gonna do? Okay, so I'm actually gonna take maybe, because I don't know where I put my bronzer, so I'm gonna try and makeshift a bronzer out of this palette. So I'm gonna take a dab of Nikki and a dab of is that Slash? No, is it Mila? A dab of that, and I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna do that just for today. I will find my bronzer probably later on when I'm not looking for it, but it's not the be all and end all. It's not the most important thing in my makeup routine, so I'm not too bothered by it. Let me know what kind of shades you guys tend to reach for with your eyeshadow. See, I love all different kinds of shades, so I'm a bit like, I'm out there. I'm very vibrant with my makeup, or at least I try to be. I've just seen something that I need to quickly sort out while I'm here. Oh, can I do it with my glasses on? I'm gonna have to, because I really don't want to take them back off. I don't suggest doing this with your glasses on, obviously, but I'm being hardcore at the minute and I've got to try and blend that better. Okay, I think that's blended a tad better. And if you can't see too great, it does help having your glasses on. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. So blusher. I'm gonna go in with this blush here. It's an oldish one that I found. I think I got it from Asda or Sainsbury's, not Sainsbury's, sorry, or Morrison's or somewhere like that a little while back. But I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. So I just tend to go over where my bronzer is with the blush, and then, you know, and it's a very light sort of. I don't go full blown in. I'm probably going to use some of the Alien palette for my oh, what do you call it? That highlighter. There we go. Oh my goodness. See, this time of the morning, I just can't English. Just put a little bit on my nose because it's getting colder. You know, it's getting colder out there, and I don't do the whole contour of the nose. I'm just no good at that. All right, so let's have a little look. I'm thinking about actually going with this one here, Satellite. I'm going to test it on my nose first, and if it doesn't look right, then I can just wipe it off. It's not a problem. Let's just... Actually, that looks okay. And then the rest I'm going to put on my cheek, just a tiny bit more. I don't know if you can see it, but I think it looks okay. It looks very nice. All right, so I'm not entirely finished on the eyes. I've got to do my eyelashes real quick, which I'm going to put some glue on them now and wait for them to dry. And then I think I might do some black eyeliner and then maybe a little bit of mascara. Now, I don't curl my eyelashes because I just don't. And I should, really, but I just don't. I don't know. I just don't like how it feels on my eye while I'm curling them. It's like cold and invasive, and I don't enjoy it. I really don't. So I'm just going to put the glue on them and leave them on there. Next one. Do you know what's really hard when you've got fake nails? Putting your lashes on. That's one of the worst things for me. I hate doing it with nails. Like, I could use like a little tool, but I don't. Oh no! I don't use a tool at all, and I really should. All right, so let's get on the eyeliner for. This is what I use. This thing here, absolute godsend. I love this. I don't know why it's so good, but it is. And as soon as I run out, I'm gonna get another one. I might not even wait to run out. I might just get another one. Right, so what I do with this is I just use it in my waterline. Or at least I try and get it in my waterline. But sometimes it doesn't always work because I'm terrible. Okay. All right, I love that. Oh, she's waiting for her play friend to get up. She's like, why is he not awake yet? It's just, she loves that kid. She absolutely loves that kid beyond belief. He's like her best friend. Whereas my Marley, my cat Marley, he's for my youngest. He absolutely loves my youngest. So, yeah. Got the dog which absolutely adores my eldest, and the cat that absolutely adores the youngest. I know. Well, go wake him up. Go tell him. Go say, oi, you, wake up. I need cuddles. I need lots of cuddles. That's what you need to say to him. I mean, whether he's going to get up and give you cuddles, I don't know. He might let you get on the bed and give him cuddles. He might. There's no use licking my leg. That's not going to do anything, is it? No, puppy. Angelica. Angelica, stop. Stop being destructive. Okay. So, let's do the mascara on the bottom lashes. Now, I'm not putting mascara on the top lashes because I find that sometimes when I'm out and about, if I blink too much, it's sort of like it falls off my lashes, I feel. I don't know if that's the correct term or what, but it just sort of like you can see it. Right. Let's just put a tiny bit on the bottom. And I don't get it if I just do the bottoms, so let's put a tiny bit on the bottom lashes. Yeah, that'll do. Now, I'm not going to put any eyeshadow under my eye. I don't think it needs it. I think it's quite intense as it is. I really like that look, though. I think it looks very pretty. Like, extremely pretty. Very intergalactic. I've got to wait for my lashes to dry, and they're not dry yet. So let's move on to the lip. Okay, so the lip is way more complicated. Just recently I've been working on my lip a lot. So I'm going to go in with this colour here. I think a nude lip is probably the way to go with this, or as nude as I can get it. So with my lip line, I do have quite large lips. However, I like to accentuate them a little bit. So I'm just going to go in with the lip liner. See, you can kind of see already. So I'm going to bring it down. It's alright if you mess up. You can you can just wipe it off and start again. It's not the end of the world. But I kind of like to accentuate them a bit. So I really feel like I should have done a little lip mask beforehand, but I didn't think. So I'm just gonna colour in the sides a little bit. This is how I do it. This is not how you have to do it. You can do it any way you want. But I tend to colour in the sides a little bit at the top of the bottom. And then it doesn't have to be perfect either. Like, I don't ever do it perfect, I don't think. So it will look like this. And then I go in with, I think I'll go in with this colour today. It's basically, it's supposed to be a lip liner, but it's like a cream pencil that I tend to use. And then we'll see how that looks. Yeah, I don't mind that. It may need a little bit of blending. I don't look too bad. I don't really use lip gloss as a rule, but sometimes I give it a go. I'm thinking I might just pop in with another colour. Not that one, because that one's pretty much gone now. Should I pop back in with this pencil real quick? Just to blend it better, you know. And I find it blends better once you've got that cream on. Crazy. Yeah, okay, that's that done. My eyelashes aren't far off being dry. See, I said that my lips were complicated, and they're really not. They're really not that complicated. Just put a few bits away while I'm waiting for them to dry. So yeah, it's just I think that it's easy to follow this look because it's not super hard. It's not like you have to blend for hours on end. That's basically how it's gonna look today. I like it. Just wait for my lashes, like I say. Put some hand cream on while I'm waiting. I mean, I should have really just gone and washed my hands quickly, but I will. I'll wash them again in about half an hour. I'm not touching anything or anyone, so I'll just put it on to smooth them out. And I've got no makeup on them now. I wiped it all off with the wipes. But yeah, I think just to be safe, I will go and wash my hands in a little bit. I'll let this soak in first, go wash my hands, and then put some more of this on. It's really nice though. Oh, actually, wait. I just thought. Wait, is that? Does that look better? Let me see. I don't want to use my finger. Yeah, I like that actually. I like that better. So yeah, I'm going to put my eyebrows on off camera and then I'll come back and show you the finished look completely. And here I am back with the finished project. I really love it. I love this look. It's so pretty, so beautiful, so intergalactic. And I really, really love it. Yeah, I mean, I think I chose the right colours today. Maybe try the green another day. Maybe greens and browns would look awesome too. So I might try that another day. But I'm really not mad at this look in general. I think it looks very pretty. And yeah, I'm very chuffed with it. I'm very chuffed. So one thing I will say about this palette is the colours do stain a little bit. So when I was swatching yesterday, I noticed that the green was very difficult to shift. It didn't matter how many times I washed my hands. It was very difficult to shift. But if you don't mind a little bit of staining, that's absolutely fine. And this is definitely a great palette to use to achieve a look like this. 100% recommend it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.